I saw a very, very, very tiny independent movie called The Feeling That the Time for Doing Something Has Passed. This was a movie that only got on my radar last year. I'm a voting member of the Independent Spirit Awards, and this movie was in a non-voting category, but I still try to watch all those movies. And this movie was very, very boring, and I say that as in a complimentary way. Actually, it's actually, in this case, it's a feature, not a bug. It's just about a woman in New York who just goes on about living her day-to-day life, and she's in a relationship. Well, it's actually, she's multiple relationships throughout the movie, but she's in a dominant submissive relationship, and she's in several of them kind of throughout the movie, but there's one kind of key relationship that she's in, a long-term dom sub relationship that she's in. And when I say it's boring, I mean that in a good way, where it's just like she's just living her life, and this is the relationship that she's in, and it's just presented in a very like matter-of-fact way, where it's not like, you've got the 50 Shades of Grey where it's like, oh my gosh, he's into dominance, this is so exotic, and this is so like, it doesn't have to be that way. It's just like, these are just regular people living their lives, and this is just their sex life, and that's just how it is for them. And I thought it was just like a really interesting way to present these characters. And she's just she goes to her job, and she interacts with her parents, and has difficulties dealing with them like we all do, and difficulties at her job and everything. And then she goes home and goes to this guy. It's just like I said, it's not a great film. It's not probably going to end up on my top 20, but it's very unique, and it's interesting. And she's the woman's name, Arnow, Joanna. Yep, Joanna Arnow was the writer and director of this. I think she's got she's definitely got a really unique voice. I'm very curious to see what she can get up to next. And also, one of the executive producers is Sean Baker, and it definitely has a very kind of Sean Baker feel to it. So if Sean Baker's been someone that you're into, this would certainly be something to check out.
I will say Sean Baker movies are never boring.
Well, I mean it in a good, I still mean it complimentarily in this case.